I may have found the most beautiful news article of the day.
Oh, thank God. We need some good news, man. We've been doing too many negative news.
Is it written in calligraphy?
Wow.
It should be.
Cool. That'd be cool.
That's how good it is.
Should be written in
Candlelight?
Gothic Sans.
Ooh. Gothic Sans?
The first ever scan of a dying human brain reveals that life may actually flash before your eyes.
Whoa. Whoa. I heard about this.
What do you mean? Like it plays what you remember?
Well, what happened? It's sad but kind of cool. But this they were studying this person's brain reactions because this person was experiencing some seizures. So they put him in a scan machine. As they were looking at the activity, that person died.
Whoa.
And that's never happened.
So it wasn't like an intentional thing, they were just scanning?
Not intentional at all.
So they say.
They've never had a live scan of a dying person.
Do we know if they jinxed it though? Were they like, we hope he doesn't die?
And they're like, oh,
The power of jinx, yeah.
Jinx will get you.
So they were able to see in those scans that, I mean, of course, this is just like an inference, but like they were able to see that the same activity in your brain happens as when you're dreaming, like when your brain's
The lucid state.
Yeah. So it's very similar to that, but they can't really say 100% that. Oh, it's just like, you know.
But from what they've seen, what they compare it to,
It's the closest.
I'm glad that they made whoever made the human mind or brain or experience is
Johnson and Johnson. Thank you.
Yeah.
They devised a way to make it comfortable.
Yeah.
Which part?
Death. No, like just going away. It's a comfortable ending, you know.
Yeah, it's supposed to feel like a warm blanket. And then you're like,
And it smells like burnt tire.
Then how come in the movies they're like, I'm cold. It's so cold.
So are we
they're
supposed
not
to?
good actors.
well, actually, what really happens.
Yeah.
Just that moment in Bart's brain where he's like, didn't work. Not good actors.
So are we supposed to cut to like radical fucking tornado footage now and be like, it's like a warm blanket?
Yeah. With the guys hanging out the tree. Don't worry, it'll just be like a warm blanket.
Or just show people in shock, like going into their last final shock. Yeah, that looks real warm.
It's a warm blanket.
Some blanket.
Trust me. I guess that was a really warm blanket.
Is it like the brain in terms of is it just like random like pew 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 pew, or do you feel like it's like when you like burn the lint off your sock where it's like
Oh,
and everything from like every kind of facet of your brain just kind of like
I like how the second one looks and
Coalesces.
sounds.
That'd be tight.
I feel like what it's doing is uploading to the cloud.
Oh shit!
It's doing a quick little bam, and it goes in.
Your Photos app creates like little memories of like of your wife, and then or like the trip you took last spring. It's probably the same thing.
Do you think that when you're dying,
comes in a fucking Ken Burns slideshow.
Well, they make slideshows all the
do
time.
you think that when you're dying, if you're being uploaded to the cloud, but then like you're like, hey, your cloud storage is full, you can pay for the plan, or you can go to fucking hell.
What do you got? You gotta pay for justice credits. You know, like how many good deeds did you have?
It depends if when you were born, if you were signed into Mediafire or Mega Upload.
See that's.
Damn, I haven't heard those two names in a long time.
We talked about
I
Mega
am an
Upload at
old
lunch.
guy.
What if it's like Inception
AOL.com.
and you get to relive your life again in your mind, so that 1 second is actually all the years up to this point?
Like Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
Wait, that happens in Last of the Mohicans?
Yeah, doesn't he get hanged in the beginning and then like
He starts again?
he just remembers like his whole fucking thing and then
Spoiler alert!
it's a 1970s movie.
Wait, is this the book or the movie? I just
movie
saw
with
the
Dan
movie. I didn't see
Day-Lewis.
that. Yeah, I didn't.
I thought it was Kevin Costner.
I'm thinking about some other movie then.
What are you thinking of? Freaking Looper?
I think it was Avatar.
Nice.
Thank you.
Dances with Wolves.
I was thinking Dances with Wolves.
Do you guys know anybody that has had like a near-death experience and they anecdotally say like, "Oh, my life flashed before"?
Actually, yeah, I have a friend from high school who was like pronounced dead for like I think like a minute something seconds.
Oh shit.
Do I know him?
Akira Sawada, yeah,
Oh, I know him.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know though. When,
But can we talk about it for a second?
We're dropping it.
As usual.
Let's go back to that Luna baby.
Hey, somebody in this room knows him? Me. All right, cool.
And we never heard from him again.
Moving on.
No, but
Last time I heard, he went to Afghanistan,
yeah.
and then he was a part of like a bomb diffusion squad or something like that.
I think we want to know about the death for a minute.
Is that?
Let's get to something interesting.
The relevant fact.
Where did he grow? Hey, where did he grow up in the SGV? You fucking idiot.
What's his favorite color?
So is that
His favorite pastrami at the hat is the spicy kind. No, I mean I don't know a whole lot. He just wrote a long thing about it on his Facebook.
What was it during Afghanistan?
No,
Like
it was
a war?
it was recent.
Oh, okay.
It was like last year or 2 years ago.
Okay,
but
never
his I don't know. Here's the thing. Here's the caveat about it. If you were a religious person, and that happens to you, most likely you're gonna come back and say that you saw God, Jesus.
You went to the light.
You heard the Song of Solomon.
But he became atheist after?
No. I think he related most of his experience like to God or most of those things.
Bible stuff.
So no life flashing before his
There was
eyes.
nothing like cool sound. I mean, sorry, dude, but like I didn't think there was nothing. There was nothing like supernatural. It's not like he saw this. Like,
Ding! We just lost a subscriber.
he didn't really see anything new. He just saw everything biblical.
Oh, okay.
I see.
All I want to know is, did Joe know the guy?
I do.
I will say that I do feel like things move in really, really slow motion when you're in those intense moments sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? Like I remember being in a crazy car accident in Boynton Park one time, and we got T-boned. I was in the back seat with no seatbelt. We got T-boned by like a Tacoma in the middle of an intersection.
Jeez.
And for whatever reason, I'm sure it happened in half a second because that's how fucking fast that is. But being able to see the corner of the car,
And you see.
seeing yeah, and then just seeing the glass even from the mirror, the window just like break and shatter, and me falling sideways before blacking out. For some reason, I have such vivid understanding of imagery of that, and it felt like it took like a minute for it to happen.
For real, dude.
What kind of car was it?
We were in like a old school
That's the
Celica
good
or something like
questions.
that.
Old school car?
Where'd you buy it from?
Shut the fuck up.
Is that in Cerritos Auto Square?
Or was it Keys and Van Nuys?
This show sometimes, man. That's why we don't win any streamies.
Asking the questions people want to know the answers to.
Did it have a roof rack or no?
That's what I want to know.
Have a roof rack.
That's it, dude. I'm done.
All right, you say you remember that moment, right? Where were you guys going?
Was you a cop?
Home.
Yeah. What kind of priors do you have, man?
Where you guys going, huh?
Imagine you wake up from a car accident, the cop goes, "What kind of priors do you have? Rape?" You're just like,
Just bleeding and shit.
fucking kidding?
Yeah, because it's Irvine. They don't like you.
I said Boynton Park.
So you're in there slow motion wise, right? All that stuff. But is there a moment afterward where you're like, holy shit?
It was blackness, honestly. Slow motion, everything's crazy and stuff like that. There's blackness. When you come to, you don't. Well, obviously, I was still in a very stressed situation, so I wasn't thinking about what I was thinking about. I was just processing what was going on. The driver was passed the fuck out, and there's smoke coming out of the vents, and his foot's still on the gas, so we're like slowly kind of doing donuts.
Shit.
And then my homie, he's like kind of is barely coming to also, and so I hit him. I'm like, put the fucking car in park, and then he like slams into the park right before we almost hit a pole. So it was fucking.
Was your body like achy? Or was it like I just fucking slammed into some shit?
It was just adrenaline, I guess, because like the second I like hit the edge, like I knocked out for a second, but when I came back, everything just looked way different. Obviously, it's just there's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't process like what was and what is. You're just like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. And then I knew because we were still in motion, the car was like still in motion, just like with his heavy foot on it. I was just like, oh man, we need to stop being in motion. And by the time we got out, and we like looked at the other car and everything that was going on. I just saw my homie, his eyes were in the back of his head, and he was just like this, just out, and he had blood all over his face and shit like that, and I had to slap him to wake him up, and then the car door wouldn't open and stuff, so he had to crawl out the other side, but it's crazy.
Lucky you, no seatbelt.
Stupid me, but yes, absolutely.
Why didn't you have your seatbelt on?
Cause you know when you're dumb, you're sitting in the back in the fucking middle, and
You know when you're cool. Because you know when you're the coolest guy in school.
seat and you're just kind of like up on that, trying to have a conversation and be in the know and stuff, and then fucking T-bone comes, you just.
You know when you're cool, you just sag your seatbelt a little bit.
He wears it around his butt, around his thigh.
All the way
You
down.
ever just sag your whole car? You're just kind of outside of it.
Was your friend okay?
He was okay. Yeah, everybody's okay.
Oh, that's not what my question was. Sorry. Did Joe know your friend?
Yeah. Do I know this person?
Can he corroborate this?
No.
Unimportant to me.
They were in
Was this in Irvine?
We can move on.
Was it
Boynton Park.
You don't know Hitachi Tamagotchi?
It does sound like I fucking made up a crazy ass name.